Thank you.
Perfect. Please go on. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Let's give a couple of minutes. Okay. So let's get started. Hello, everyone. I am Saravanan. Welcome to Geeks Salesforce training. Yeah. So let me introduce myself. I am Saravanan. I am a Salesforce architect and a Salesforce technical trainer. So I have total of 12 plus years of experience in Salesforce, both as an architect as well as a senior developer. Yeah. When it comes to my certifications, I hold around 10 certifications, which includes application architect, PD1, PD2, etc. Yeah. So when it comes to my area of expertise, I am a financial services cloud architect, health cloud architect. Yeah. And then sales and service cloud, experience cloud, nonprofit. I work on a lot of other clouds also. Yeah. So, so since we have joined this training, so this training primarily focuses on Salesforce certifications in terms of admin as well as the PD2, yeah, the platform developer. So basically, you are going to get trained both as an administrator and a developer. Yeah, so it's up to you to take up the examination, but mostly we'll be concentrating heavily on the developer part, whereas administration certification will be covered by default. Yeah, when I say default, when you are taking the certification preparation for as a developer, yeah, by default you will also cover most of the parts of admin also. Okay, so hope that is clear with you all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's clear.
Sure. Yeah. So let me get started. I'm going ahead with my presentation for the day. Yeah. Yeah. Hope you guys can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we're gonna see about the Salesforce platform basics. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an introduction to various aspects of Salesforce. Yeah, starting from the introduction from the cloud computing. Yeah, so basically today's agenda, we'll see what is cloud computing, why Salesforce remains the #1 CRM platform, how to get started with Salesforce platform. Yeah. And then I will explain you few use cases. Yeah. and then we'll understand the platform architecture, the base architecture of Salesforce. And then I'll show you a few navigation setups, and I'm going to explain you about one of the most important users of Salesforce, which is nothing but the system administrator. And I'll explain you what do you mean by app exchange. Yeah. Is that clear with the agenda?
Yeah.
So let's get started. So basically, what is cloud computing? Yeah. So any thoughts on this? Anyone?
Yeah. We could see the slide, right? That explains more itself. So basically, to connect the servers, like whatever it is, virtual or physical, over the internet, that we say as cloud.
See, there are many things when it comes to over the internet. Yeah. So especially when it comes to cloud computing, it's the connectivity between the servers, okay, which works with a unified aim, okay, of serving to the users for a single purpose. Yeah. For example, our Gmail is already a cloud computing. Yeah. We don't know where the server is sitting, which data center or data is being processed, from where to where the data flows. We don't have to worry about the backend processing, right? Its ultimate aim is to present the data to the end users, basically. Just give me a second. Its ultimate aim is to process the user's request. The user's request might come from a tablet or a computer or from a mobile device. Yeah, from any device. Okay. So all it does is we will log into a certain URL and we will enter our credentials. So automatically our credentials will be validated in the cloud server, and a query will be processed in the backend, and your data will be presented to the end user. Yeah. We don't know where the query is going, but at which computer it's getting processed, all those things, right? All those things will be handled by the server. Yeah. So when I say server, there will be a service provider. Okay. So that service provider will take care of the server's infrastructure, server's maintenance, server security, your data storage, your presentation layer, everything will be taken care by the service provider. Okay. So as an end user, we will just utilize the services they offer. Okay. So behind the scenes, there are multiple layers towards it. Yeah. So this is called a cloud computing. Okay. So it's an on-demand access. Okay. Which means whenever you want to access their service, you log in and you access them. Yeah. Via internet. Okay. So what are the things we use? We access their computing resources. Okay. It may be applications or the servers. Yeah. Their data storage. Yeah. Their development tools. When I say development tools, recently, even in the AI era, right? So we use AI service capabilities to develop a video, or we develop some content, right? We do develop some applications also. Yeah. So those are called development tools. Networking capabilities, of course, it's the social media, all those things. Yeah. And more, but we don't know where those servers are hosted, right? So it's all hosted in cloud server data servers or data centers, which might be located in different parts of the world. Yeah. So the benefits of cloud computing is it lowers the cost of implementation or IT services. Okay. When I say implementation, so traditionally, if we want to, for example, if we are running a company, okay, so if we want to provide services or offer services to our customers, okay, let's say we want to provide a self-service portal, okay, without cloud computing in traditional development, what we need to do is we need to maintain a website, we need to develop a website, we need to maintain some middlewares, we need to maintain some data servers, which will store all the information, okay, and then there should be a middleware which will serve between the end users and the server, which will retrieve the data, present it to the users, will accept data from the users and save it in the data servers, right? So all those traditional maintenance of infrastructure having multiple middlewares, multiple systems connected to each other, talking to each other has been taken off, because everything will be hosted in the server and your data processing will also be hosted in the server. For example, you have different service providers like say AWS, Google, your Salesforce, those guys. Yeah. Improve agility and time to value. Yes, of course, you don't have to waste your time in implementation. You don't have to waste your money in purchasing servers. You don't have to maintain your own IT staffs to do this. You don't need to interact with multiple dev teams, yeah, of different platforms, all those things. Scale more easily and cost effectively. Okay, if you want to purchase additional storage, you just have to pay extra. Yeah, if you want to increase your user volume, let's say I am onboarding another 10,000 users next week, you don't have to worry, the cloud platform will take care of all those things. All you need to do is you need to subscribe to their services. Yeah, so that's how it is. And cost effective, as I said, no need of multiple teams involvement. You don't have to purchase, you don't need to involve in multiple other stuffs. Okay, all you need to do is, it's in a single unified platform, you get all your services and you have to pay for what you use. Yeah, so this is called a cloud computing. Yeah, so I've given few comparisons between on-premise internet infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. When it comes to cloud computing, you have different offerings. Yeah, it can be either infrastructure, it can be either platform, or it can be either a software as a service. Okay. Traditionally, the green color ones are the ones which has to be maintained by the clients. Okay, and the red color ones are the ones will be provided by the service providers. Okay, when it comes to on premises, you can see everything has to be maintained by you. Okay, as I said, when you have a look, when you decided to go with your own servers, own services offering to your customers, then you have to maintain your application data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, storage, networking. If you have decided to do everything by yourself and you want to do it in your premise, then obviously everything has to be maintained by you. Yeah. On the other hand, if you are using infrastructure as a service, whereas when I say infrastructure, you can utilize the server of somebody else, okay, which will provide you the computational services. When I say computational, they will offer their servers for processing, servers for our data storage, etc. Okay, so that is what networking, storage, servers, and virtualization will be taken care, but all other the interaction between the server and the user has to be maintained by the clients, basically. Okay, when you utilize platform as a service, okay, when I say platform, it will include both your servers, your data storage, as well as your service layers. Okay, when I say service layer, that will include your operating system also, but your applications and your data you need to maintain, because your front end, the front facing machine, has to be maintained by you. That is called platform as a service. But when it comes to the entire software as a service, you don't have to do anything. Everything will be provided by your service provider. Yeah, whereas you have to pay for your what you use. Okay, is this clear? A clear differentiation between each services. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is again an in-depth comparison when you maintain an on-premise or a cloud service. Okay, so on premise you need to do upfront investments. Yeah, for example, you need to purchase your servers, you need to purchase your softwares, your operating system, your tools, all those things. Yeah, data center and hardware costing, of course it is there. IT staff maintenance. Yeah, when I say IT staff maintenance, it includes your server maintenance. Yeah, your software development team, your maintenance team, your QA team, everything. Yeah, your security and access responsibilities, which includes all your the ways of securing your data when it comes to anti theft, malware protection, your data security layer, your prevention against internet hackings, all those things. Yeah, that will comes under security and access responsibilities. Okay, when it comes to access responsibilities, it is like from where and all you are allowing your users to log in. Is it only on premise, or they can log in from anywhere? All those things will come into picture. Yeah, customer owned upgrades. It's like whenever there is a new security patch release, you need to force your customers to upgrade your system. Yeah, and then when it comes to annual support cost, it involves your subscription cost, purchasing, renewal, all those things. Yeah, hostings, all those things. Manage networks, obviously. uh I think most of us might have experienced this in our college times, right? Where they will have an intranet and extranet services, where you need to log into the intranet services to offer to access their system, the college service, etc. So those network maintenance, traditional UI limitations, where and how they can access, whether they can use, they can access only through desktop, or they can access through their mobile devices, etc. These are the hurdles which you will face on premise maintenance. Okay, when it comes to servers, all these things will be taken off. Okay, then you will go only through rented services or pay as you grow. Okay, so we can subscribe to a basic model. Okay, and then if we need to scale our business, then we can increase the usability or increase the usages, the user counts, which will incur additional cost based on per user, per license, things like that. So you don't have to worry about data backups. You can access the system from anywhere, better performance, regular upgrades will be provided, security will be taken care by the service provider, customization possibilities, and modernized UI. Okay, so these are the advantages when we move to cloud-based environment. Yeah, clear so far?
Yeah.
Any questions here?
Not yet.
No,
Okay,
Saruna.
okay, yeah. So now we move to Salesforce. Yeah. So what do you mean by Salesforce? Okay, Salesforce is a company. Okay, where they are offering cloud-based software services. Okay, so basically Salesforce is a CRM system. Okay, so do you guys have any idea about what do you mean by a CRM system? Anyone?
So CRM systems are the central management system where and the system will coordinate and connect with all the different departments of the company. Like it will coordinate with sales, marketing, sales operations, sales enablement. So yeah, it's a central system.
Yeah. Anyone else? Okay. So basically, CRM stands for customer relationship management. Okay. Where for any company, yeah, sales and service is their core, right? Because they are the heart. They are the ones who sell their products, or whatever the particular company is building or constructing or developing, that has to be sold by someone who has to be under the team. Yeah. So when it comes to sales and service, maintaining the customer relationship is very important, right? When it comes to customer engagement, okay, it doesn't stop only at the level of sale. Yeah, it also includes service. Yeah, your post selling processes, your service offerings, your maintainability with their thing. Okay, and then keeping the customers happy is also very important, because if a customer is coming and doing a purchase for one time, and if he is leaving, then the business stops at that point, right? If the customer is happy, he will keep on continuing the purchase, and also he will do referrals, he will give us more business in the future. If he is scaling, our business will also scale, etc. Right? So Salesforce initially got into CRM only as a sales platform. Okay, what they done differently is they have migrated their service offerings into the cloud. Okay, and which ended up with a great success. Okay, so they were able to serve their customers over the internet, yeah, without any local softwares, without any device limitations, etc., which resulted in greater productivity for the end users, which resulted in lot of returns to the customers in terms of time, in terms of money, in terms of happiness. Yeah, they were very happy. So Salesforce became a very successful in their initial stages because of this cloud migration. Yeah, so once the sales CRM was a huge success, they have rolled out their services into Service Cloud. Yeah, so when it comes to Sales Cloud, it involves different parts of sales, like starting from lead generation to lead closure, your sales closure. Yeah, um, uh, doing your opportunity management, doing your account stakeholder management. You can do chat with them, you can interact with them, maintain all the customer information inside the platform. Yeah, doing some automation, customization for the sales team, etc., doing reports and dashboard capabilities. Yeah, insights, analytics, all those capabilities were in the platform initially. Okay, so when the sales was successful, yeah, so the customer started asking, can they do the same thing for the service team also? Okay, so that is when Salesforce has expanded their service into Service Cloud. Okay, Service Cloud is nothing but when you purchase a product, you will have issues or you will have questions of how to use, right? So uh, few companies were having service teams, whereas they have to dial in traditionally. They need to call the service agents, book an appointment, and then provide some resolution for the issues or whatever it may be the query related to. Yeah. So what Salesforce done is they have migrated the traditional service um, data model or the offerings into Service Cloud, yeah, which is an cloud-based solution where you can directly talk to your agents, you can directly chat to your agents, automatic case routing, all those things have came into picture. Okay, likewise, Salesforce has addressed most of the business issues. Okay, and they provided solutions which offered greater flexibility, greater returns in terms of time and investments. Yeah, and then customer was really happy, and that's why Salesforce has become number one platform on the initial stages. Okay, when the platform evolves and when the customer demand also involves, they started rolling out the services into different platforms. Okay, for example, they have a product for Health Cloud. Okay, they have a product for education. Okay, they have a product for billing softwares. Okay, they have a product for field service agents. They have a product for everything almost. Yeah, so that's how Salesforce has become the number one platform. Okay, and when it comes to traditional comparison, we have other CRM platforms also. For example, we have Zoho CRM, we have Microsoft Dynamics CRM, we have Sugar CRM. Likewise, we have many. Okay, on comparison, the kind of capability Salesforce offers is huge. Okay, and that's why they are standing as a number one CRM platform. Okay, when it comes to customer success, right, it is measured by different uh, parameters. Okay, so I've listed down six basics or the six most important parameters which resulted in Salesforce's success. Yeah, so that is Salesforce's success is measured by its customer success. Okay, as I said, the customers who have utilized the Salesforce platform, and they saw a larger improvement in their system. Yeah, in terms of keeping their customers happy, in terms of system maintenance. Yeah, so such things resulted in their Salesforce's client success. Okay, the platform has the entire capability to transfer your entire business model into the cloud. Okay, which means they have the infrastructure, they have the capability of data modeling, which serves as a backbone to your company's data. Yeah, they have the security layer, they have the customization capabilities, they have the reporting capabilities. Whatever your business needs, they can do it. cutting edge technology. When it comes to cutting edge technology, it involves your security layer, it involves your UI, it involves cross browser compatibility, cross device compatibility, etc. Okay, enjoy a 360-degree view of the customer. Okay, so as said by one of our attendees here, a CRM which will act as the centralized system for all your company's need. It can be your sales, it can be your service, it can be your marketing. Okay, the advantage is if you are onboarding a customer, okay, that customer's information can act as a centralized data through this entire journey of Salesforce. Okay, which means the same customer's information can be used in a single system with different offerings. Okay, it can be used for your marketing tools, it can be used for your service tool, etc. Okay, so entire 360-degree view can be of a customer can be accessed by all the various teams in the platform. It solves with integrated apps. Okay, if Salesforce capability is not enough, okay, and you think that you should bring in data from different systems like SAP or from Microsoft Dynamics or from Zoho, you can do integration with those systems, which means Salesforce can communicate with almost all the systems of the world. Okay, if that is not enough, okay, you have something called App Exchange, which you can install applications onto the Salesforce platform for a specific need. We will see that in detail. Okay, and then the last most important thing is nowadays we are using internet via browsers, right? And it can be on multiple devices. You can use it in your system browser, what is it, your even from your mobile you can access your system, in your watch you can access your system, right? So all those things are possible. So you can run your business from your mobile also. So these are the basic or the most important parameters which resulted in Salesforce's success, and that's why they remain the #1 CRM platform till now. Yeah, clear so far?
Yeah.
Guys, yeah, okay, thank you. So let's get started with Salesforce. Okay, when it comes to building a career with Salesforce, right, there are different career tracks. Yeah, because Salesforce is huge. Okay, so before getting into Salesforce, you should know what are all the different career tracks Salesforce is offering. Okay, when it comes to career tracks, I'm talking about roles. Okay, what you can become in Salesforce. Okay, you can become a Salesforce administrator. Okay, you can become a Salesforce developer. Okay, you can become an architect in Salesforce. You can become a marketer in Salesforce. You can become a consultant in Salesforce. You can become a designer in Salesforce. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, when it comes to Salesforce architect, administrator, okay, he is the one who administers the platform. Okay, let's say we work for a company called XYZ. Okay, so there will be an administrator who's the one who will maintain the entire system. When it comes to maintain, and when I mean maintain, he will help in bringing new users to the system. Okay, he will help in governing the system by, for example, he can set the working hours. He can set from which IP a user can log in, from which IP to restrict users from logging in, what devices they can use. Okay, what application a particular user or a group of users can use. For example, for a sales team, it is only important for them to access sales app, right, rather than a service app. Okay, so but both sales, service, marketing, all your applications will reside in a single platform. Okay, such governance will be handled by the administrator. An administrator is the one who will do data loads. All those things will be handled by the administrator. Okay, when it comes to Salesforce developer, a developer is a guy who will do out of the box configuration for you, because Salesforce offers various out of the box configuration stuffs. Okay, also he will do customization for you. When I say customization, he can build custom automations for you. He can build custom code for you. He can build complex integration system, which lets your platform to communicate with various systems. Yeah. He can also do data loads, all those things. Okay. If you are a developer, okay, basically you can become an administrator easily, because a developer is a guy who will do both the admin as well as the developer job. Okay. Who's an architect? An architect is the one who designs the Salesforce platform. Okay. When it comes to large systems, it is important that we do, it is very important for us to architect the system, because an architect is the one who knows the depths of a platform. Okay. When it comes to Salesforce architect, a Salesforce architect is the one who knows the platform very well, who has hands-on experience, who might have spent years of hands-on working experience in the platform. So he knows the limitations of the platform. He knows the capabilities of the platform when it comes to scalability. So all those things will be handled by a Salesforce architect. Okay. When it comes to Salesforce consultant, yeah, consultants are the ones who are a specialist in a specific product. Okay. Salesforce has various products. For example, you have Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Financial Services Cloud, Field Service Lightning, Health Cloud, Education Cloud, Net Zero Cloud. So B2B, e-commerce cloud, so everything. Okay. So a single person can't be an expert on all the clouds, because every single item, every single product Salesforce offers, it needs years of experience in order to understand them and in order to use them. Okay. So you cannot end up becoming a specialist on all the clouds. Okay. There are certain companies, even I know, who they focus only on health cloud. A company will service offerings only on Salesforce Health Cloud. Okay. So they need health cloud experts, right? So a Salesforce consultant will learn health cloud, and he will become a health cloud consultant. Okay. So he knows the cloud's capability. He knows the cloud's limitations. He knows how to do presentations. He knows how to onboard users into health cloud. He is the one who knows the licensing capabilities, etc. Okay. And an expert in a specific area, he is called a consultant. Salesforce designer is nothing but a UI UX designer on the platform. So similarly, you have other career tracks in Salesforce also. Okay. So before getting into Salesforce, you should know the various offerings or the different career tracks in Salesforce. Okay. So clear so far, like different career paths or roles Salesforce offers you. Any questions here?
It's clear. It's clear. No questions.
Okay. Yeah. So for example, if you might be wondering what do you mean by sales and service cloud or health cloud, etc. Right? I'll just quickly show you few of the use cases here. Okay. So for example, this is a Salesforce org. Okay. I have logged in as a system administrator in the system. Okay. So on the right hand corner, I will show you how to create your
So
own.
we can only see the screen with the presentation on.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. Can you see now?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay. So I am in a developer org. Okay. A Salesforce developer org. Okay. So I have logged in as a system administrator. I'll explain you who's a system administrator, what are his capabilities, etc. Okay. Now I'm in Salesforce. Okay. So here I can see an app launcher at the top left hand corner. Okay. When I click on this app launcher, okay, I can see the various applications inside this org. Okay. As I said, you can see sales application, you can see service application, you can see marketing application, right? You can see other applications like config workbooks, document sign, e-signature, there's one recruitment tab, There's Conga Composer. These are various applications available in my Salesforce platform. Okay. When I go to sales application, okay, I can see all the objects and tabs which are all useful for my sales application. Okay, this is my personal org. Okay, so there'll be a lot of trials and all those things you can see. But when it comes to sales process, right? Sales typically starts from lead generation. Okay, so if a company is selling a mobile, for example, they should have target audience, right? To whom this mobile is going to be used for. For example, we have mobile phones which have been built especially for gamers, right? So for example, there's this ROG or some typical mobile phones which focuses primarily on gaming systems, right? Gamers basically. So their target audience is people who are interested in games. Those people might be having subscription in common gaming platforms like PS2, Xbox, or STEM, those sort of platforms, right? So they are the target audiences, right? People who have done game subscriptions. Okay, they might have subscribed something on App Store or Google Pay, etc. Okay, so what typically sales teams will do is they will generate leads from such platforms. Okay, where they will take list of users and they will start doing campaigns for such users. Okay, so it starts from those lead generation. Okay, they will create leads like this in the system. Okay, so if you see the lead details, yeah, so it will have their name, from which company, what is the title, from where they have taken the lead, what is the lead source, what is the phone number, what is the email, what is the lead status. When it comes to lead status, have they started working on that lead? Have they done phone call to them? Have they inquired whether they are interested in our product or not? Are they converted? If they are interested in our product, they will be converted into account opportunity, those sort of things. Yeah. This is called a typical sales life cycle. Okay. When it comes to service, okay. Yeah, I'm in service. Service is predominantly focusing on cases. Okay, so let's say you bought a mobile, okay, and you are facing some issues and the mobile is still under warranty. Okay, what you typically do is you will go to that particular mobile phone's website, yeah, and you will log a case, yeah, saying that you have these issues and your phone is under warranty. All those things will come into picture, right? So as a user, when you log a case with the system, you will receive an automatic information, a case related information, which will say, hello user, that username, your case has been logged and this is your ticket number, right? Typically, everybody might have received that, right? So what happens behind the scenes is your inquiry or your query will be logged as a case in the system, okay, for the company to work and resolve your case with you, right? Typically. So typical process is whenever you log a case will be generated in the system for you. Okay, like this. Okay, a case number will be generated and an agent will start working on that particular case. Okay, am I making sense? Like,
Yes, yes.
yeah. So this is how a typical sales cloud will work based out of. Okay, so you will have your cases, you will have your case numbers, you will have all your interactions with the customer. Everything will happen. Just give me a minute. I'll try to bring in a proper say service cloud org. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So this is a typical Service Cloud console. Okay, there is a for Service Cloud, you will get something called a service console. Okay, so for example, you are the customer who has purchased your mobile phones. Okay, and I am the person from the company who provides services. Basically, let's say I am an agent who works on your works towards resolving your query. Okay, so what I'll do is, when I log into the system, okay, on the cases, okay, when I go, I will see the list of cases that have been created by today and assigned to me. Okay, and when I open a particular case, okay, I can see the case information. For example, what is the case number, who is the case owner, what is the priority of the case, and what is the current status of the case. What is the subject in the sense, what the customer has given us a subject, and what is the description of the issue what the customer is facing. Okay, on the downside, I will get the complete information of the customer. Okay, I will get who's the customer, what is his title, what is his email ID, his phone number, etc. And then on the middle side, I can see all the information related to the particular case. Okay, when is the case created, what type of case, what is the case reaction, what is the origin of the case, what is the priority, okay, everything. Okay, on the right hand side, I will see all the interaction summaries which I've made. Okay, for example, I might have contacted the user. Okay, I might have chatted with them, I might have done a phone call with them. Okay, all those history will be maintained here. Okay, so don't you think when an agent is logging in, okay, is he not getting all the information? When he, as soon as he sees a case, he can see all the case information, he can see all the customer information, and he can see the entire information about the particular case. Okay, also, if a customer has previously interacted with the company for another issue, okay, that history will also be maintained here. Yeah, which means if a, for example, let's say if an agent is on leave today, and then another agent has been assigned to the high priority case. Okay, it is important for the new agent to understand what the other agent has done for the case. Yeah, or the past history. Okay, as soon as the case has been assigned, the agent will get complete 360-degree information about the case. Okay, which will help him to resolve the case even more faster without taking any external help. Yeah, don't you think that is useful to the service agents?
Yes, very useful.
Yeah, so as soon as they log in, they will get the complete information without getting into multiple places. Okay, in traditional system, what they might do, they have to go to the service history, they might go to different information to get the contact information, the or the end users information, basically the customers information. They should know what should be the resolution given. Okay, all those information. For example, if it is a frequent issue, okay, let's say there is a software issue, almost 1 lakh users are facing the issue, and they are logging cases every day. Imagine 1 lakh cases on a common issue logging every day. It's a pain for the company and also for the agents, right? What they can do is they can create some knowledge articles which will provide a common resolution. Okay, as soon as the case is launched, they can just send that knowledge article where the users can go through, which will solve 1 lakh case generation on a particular day, right? That saves the company tons of time, resources, money, everything, right? So like this, we have multiple use cases, and Salesforce has a solution to everything. Okay, and if Salesforce is not able to provide an out of the box solution, you can build your own custom solution for every business need. Yeah, don't you think Salesforce has the capability of handling large business cases like this? Any thoughts?
Yes, I think multiple cases in this case can be registered, and then, as you rightly said,
Yeah,
we create a custom solution for all of them together rather than going on one-on-one cases which are very similar to each other and
yeah,
resolve. Makes sense.
yes. Yeah. So that's why Salesforce remains the number one platform. Okay. And when it comes to use cases, they are into sales, service, health, financials. Financial services cloud has an in-depth data model. Okay. An entire bank can be automated. An entire banking system can be brought into Salesforce. Okay. Net zero is nothing. You can see my presentation, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, net zero is nothing but reducing carbon footprints. Okay, bringing in industries pollution to control. Salesforce as a product for that. That is net zero. Okay. So what happened is across the world now the governments are making mandatory to track all their activities to reduce pollution. Okay. So for that, Salesforce as a solution, as a cloud offering called Net Zero. Okay. So it has use cases for almost every industry need. Okay. Yeah. So now we have seen what is Salesforce. What do you mean by cloud computing? What is it's all about what is the difference, why Salesforce, what are the different career paths it offers. Yeah. And then we have seen very few use cases, not even one or two. Okay. We have just seen basic use cases. Okay. Now you'll understand the base architecture of Salesforce platform. Okay. As you see here, I can see multiple applications, right? Multiple applications. I can see sales, service, marketing, everything, right? But this contact information, that is the customer's information, can be used in my sales app, service club, also in my marketing apps, right? So how this is being shared across all the applications, right? So that is what this base Salesforce architecture lies in. Okay. Your metadata is nothing but your objects, fields, yeah, all those things, your applications, your automations, all those things are your metadata. So the first layer is your CRM data, your authentication and your access model. Okay. So that is the base of your platform. Okay. How are you going to use the system? Who is going to use the system? How they are going to access the system? When they access what data, what level of data they can see in the system. Okay. For an example, in a company, as an employee, we will log in. Okay. As a manager, my manager will log in. As the company CEO, my company CEO will log in. As a company founder, my company founder will also log in. Okay. But the point is, all of us will log into the same system, right? But our data visibility and our capability to access the system varies based on our level of what is it? Our user levels, right? So those sort of things will come into picture in access model and authentication and our CRM data. Okay. When it comes to platform, okay, what and all platforms they can use inside Salesforce, we have multiple things like we have lightning layer, we have Heroku, which is nothing but a integration layer. We have app exchanges, which are nothing but the application, third party built applications, which can be used in our platform. Okay. Finally, with these two layers as the platform, we can build our applications on top of it. Okay. So whenever I log into any Salesforce system, I will access the metadata, I will access the platform layer, and I will access the application layer of the platform. Okay. Are you getting the base architecture of the platform? It's a multi-layer thing, okay, which act as a single system and it serves our purpose. Yeah. Any questions here? Guys?
No, it's look good. It looks good. Yeah. But I heard about these sales service and marketing clouds, but when it comes to the health cloud and the financial services cloud, will that also be in the top layer, in the applications layer?
Yeah.
Or is there any special packages that that comes on top of the sales or service?
I'll tell you. So every individual item is a package for you. Okay. A package is nothing but a collection of data and your metadata and few out of the box automations. Okay. For sales, the package will include lead, account, opportunity, objects, and some few automations like flows, couple of custom pages like that. Service is also same. Marketing is also same. Similarly, when you are installing your health cloud package, that will come up with out of the box data model. Okay. For example, it will have patient, doctor, care program, such objects and their data, not data, their objects and fields, their out of the box automation, all those things will come as a package. Okay. If you want to use health cloud in your org, all you need to do is install that particular package so that all the data model and automations will come into picture. That will sit under the application layer. Yeah. Is it clear?
Okay, okay. So yeah, it does has its own, I mean, like how we have discussed, kind of different tabs that you shown for sales and service,
Exactly.
right? Like, when we had leads for sales, cases for service,
Yes.
will that differ also for health cloud, right?
Yeah, it will differ totally because for health cloud, you don't need a lead, right? There's no sale activities going to happen. Right. All you need is you need your patient information. Yeah. You need who's the practitioner who is providing support, who's the doctor basically. Yeah. What is the care program they have enrolled for? What is the diagnostics they are currently going on? What medications they are taking? Yeah. What is the schedule? What is the duration of the treatment? When is the surgery? What are the other things needed for surgery? All those information will be there. If the patient is having an insurance, how the insurance department is coming into picture, what and all they provide support for, all those information will come under health cloud.
Okay, okay, makes sense.
Getting it right. Entire health module in that perspective will be available for you. Okay.
Makes sense, yeah.
So that's how it is. Yeah. Clear so far?
Mhm.
Yeah. All of you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, Salesforce is a multi-tenant architecture. Okay. When I say multi-tenant, okay, it is like living in an apartment. Okay. When you're living in an apartment, you have your own flat. It can be 2 BHK or 3 BHK. You own that completely. Right. But your lift area is common. Right. Your staircase is common. Your parking area is common. Okay. Your park or the children area or your swimming pool is a shared area, right? There are few shared resources. Your water is a shared thing, right? You can't keep on using water. You can't keep on accessing the pool forever. You are the one. You're not the only one who will be accessing your pool, etc. Right? It's a common use case. Okay. You get your dedicated space, but there are some shared spaces also. Okay. So Salesforce is also similar to that. Okay. Thousands of users can use an application in the system without any issue at all. Okay. When it comes to service cloud, no, I can have thousands of agents work on the same resource. Okay. But the point is, for example, if they are working on a particular case, okay, they cannot keep on inserting a lot of records in the system. Okay, we have a limitation for that. When they are accessing a particular page, a custom build page, okay, a page is nothing but a custom build page which will query and display your data, okay, which will allow you to insert certain data or modify certain data, right? That is what we do. Even if we use Facebook, no, what it will do is it will query the list of news feeds and it will display for you, okay. Whereas you can insert your comments, you can insert your like or your emojis, right? All those things. But you cannot keep on doing that forever, right? There are certain limitations. Okay, even if you are scrolling, okay, the further news feed will load for you. Okay, it is not pre-built or readily available for you, right? When you're scrolling, it takes few seconds for you to load the content, right? Yeah. Am I right or wrong? Guys, let's make this as an interactive
Yeah,
session.
yeah, yeah. Good. Like have some background noise, so had to mute.
Okay, no problem. So likewise, we have certain limitations in Salesforce platform. Okay, I'll tell you various limitations, but just keep this in mind. Salesforce is a multi-tenant environment. Okay, where there are limitations. Okay, for example, if the user is viewing a page and the page has to display lakhs and lakhs of information. Okay, in traditional railway ticketing, if I want to tell you the difference between a traditional system and a multi-tenant system is, we have IRCTC website where we book the railway tickets, right? Imagine during the time of Tatkal, will you be able to access the railway system? Most of us will end up failing because the page will not load for you, right? Even if the page loads, you will not be able to book the ticket because if your internet connection is slow, then that ticket might be booked by other people, right? If thousands and lakhs of users are trying to access the system at the same time, the IRCTC website itself will go down, right?
Yeah.
So that is an example of a traditional system where the server has a maximum threshold limit. Okay, let's say 1 lakh at a time. If more than 1 lakh people are trying to access the system, the server will not be able to serve them. That's why you are facing the issue. Yeah, the reason is few people might be using the system for longer time. Okay, they might have opened multiple tabs, they might have opened multiple ticket reservation, they are in progress, which all those things, right? So what the server fails to do is it is not doing load balancing, or it is not restricting a particular user to use certain resources which will be used by other people, right? If a person is using the system and if he is trying to use the maximum server capability, the system should restrict the user. He cannot open more than 10,000 records. He cannot insert more than 10,000 records in a single transaction. If there are such restrictions, then the IRCTC might work much better, right? I think all of us might have experienced this, right? The traditional ticket booking issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So such issues will not come in Salesforce. The reason is, for every user there are restrictions, okay, which make sure whatever the user is supposed to use, that will be served without any issue at all. Okay, but you cannot insert lakhs of records because you have a transaction time limit, you have total DML count limit. Okay, because there are other users might also use the same system parallelly in the same way. Okay, the server has to equally serve the purpose to the other user also, which means basically all the users should have equal rights and should have equal limitations in the system to use the system in a more efficient way across all the users across the platform in the same time. That's why Salesforce has a lot of restrictions to make it a multi-tenant environment. Hope this is clear, right? I will tell you why restrictions, what are all the restrictions, how it is going to effectively increase the capability of the system. Okay. Any questions here?
Not yet.
Okay. You will understand it. For now, just have some understanding about it. Okay. It's a multi-tenant environment. Okay. You're understanding, right? This apartment culture.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing is navigation. As I said, I have just shown you different applications. Yeah, here. And then you can go to your objects and fields. Actually, I'm facing this issue. Okay. இப்ப கால்ல இருக்கேன்ப்பா. So this is a Salesforce org, okay. One. Okay. So I've logged in as a system administrator user. Okay. A system administrator user is the one who will customize and configure your entire application. Okay. I've logged in as a system administrator. Okay. So I can view all the all the objects. Okay. Typically, you see this case object, right? You have multiple tabs. You have accounts, contacts, cases, approvals, candidates, etc. Right? These are all object tabs. Okay. Basically, if you want to see how that object is looking is, I will go to object manager and I can access a particular account. Okay. I can go and see what are all the fields it has. Okay. So if I open any account record, okay, I can see multiple account fields, account number, account type. Okay. Type must be a drop down where I can choose multiple options from. Okay. So industry is also a drop down pick list. Basically, I have text field, I have checkbox fields, I have URL fields, right? I have email fields, a website. Okay. All these items are for the front end for the users to create the record. But technically, on the object manager, if I go to this particular account object, I can see all those fields. Okay. I can create my own new fields. Okay. I have the option to choose from various field types I have. I can create a date and date time field. I can create an email field. I can create a number field. I can create a pick list. I can create a text area field, all those things. Yeah. So these are all possible only to the system administrator. For a regular user, it's not possible. Okay, when I say regular user, I'll tell you like what are the different types of users you can create, how you can customize them, how you can categorize them. All those things we'll see in detail. Okay. So I can navigate between apps here. Okay, I can navigate between multiple tabs here. I will be able to access. I can do reportings. I can do reports and dashboards. So these are few navigation items. Okay, and also I can search through multiple quick settings here. Okay, so such things we can do in Salesforce. Okay, we will see in upcoming classes. Okay, how to do customization, how to do configurations. Okay, I just want to give you a look and feel of how Salesforce orgs might look like. Okay, I have simply logged into the browser. Okay, and I'm able to access the entire system. Okay, that is the capability of Salesforce. Okay, you don't need anything else. I am in a normal regular Windows machine. I've gone to Chrome browser and I'm able to access the entire system here. Okay, that's the capability of Salesforce. Okay.
Yes.
So as I said, system administrator is the main user who will do the entire end-to-end system configuration. Okay, he can create apps, he can create users, he can create objects, he can create fields, etc. Okay, he is the one who creates users in the system. He is the one who will set up automation for you. He is the one who will do data loads for you. He is the one who will write custom code for you. Okay, one difference is system administrator means Salesforce admin. Okay, both your Salesforce admin and your developers or your architect will has to be a system administrator in the system. Okay, it is called as profile. Okay, there is a profile called system administrator. Okay, who can do entire customization. It's not only restricted to Salesforce admins. Developer has to have system administrator permission in order to do coding, in order to do setups in the system. Okay, we will see. I will show you all those things. Okay, next item is app exchange. Okay, app exchange is nothing but for our mobile we have app store, right? App store, Play Store, etc. Right, where we can go and search for games or applications which we need, right? right?
Yes.
Similarly, if out of the box configuration is not sufficient and we are not able to do some custom build also, okay, what Salesforce has is Salesforce has a similar platform like our App Store or Play Store, okay. It is called as App Exchange. So you can either go and type here as App Exchange, okay, inside your org, okay, which will open up App Exchange site for you, okay, where you can search for example, if I need e-signature apps, okay, I can come in and type as e-signature.
So, like for example, in my organization, we are using something called a PandaDoc, right?
Mhm.
Is that a e-signature application which is integrated with Salesforce?
It depends what is the name, what platform it is currently installed, all those things. It can be. See, most of the e-signature applications which we use is app Adobe e-signature, okay, and then DocuSign. These are most of the frequently used Salesforce e-signature applications. Similarly, every platform has its own app stores, etc. It's not loading for me. It's taking some time. Otherwise, I will open it here. App Exchange is basically a website, okay, where third-party companies build applications for Salesforce, okay. If you are interested, you can use their free licenses or you can purchase their own license also, okay. It comes with the per user, see, Adobe Acrobat, sign document, okay. So it will come, it is a free, free apps we can install and we can do digital signature and all its capabilities, okay. I can install and I can configure for my application. Okay. So similarly, if you want to do some data load application, see mission control project management tool, where we can do timesheet logging, everything, but it costs $39 per month per user. Okay. If we are using this, it's a paid application. Okay. So such things we can use in our system. Okay. For one of my client, I have used this mission control where we used to log time. Okay. Of course, most of us will be our working professionals, right? The people who are attending here. So
Yes.
all of us has to do time logs. Okay. In Salesforce, instead of building our in-house timesheet application, I can go and purchase this mission control, which gives me all the capabilities. Okay. These are the capabilities, resource scheduler. Okay. Mission control console, creating projects. Okay. Timesheets I can do. Expense management I can do. Project overview, trackpad. If I want to build this system, no, it will take me at least 2 years in Salesforce because of these many features. Okay, instead of building that, I can directly purchase a license and I can ready-made use this app ready-made, right? So for such requirements, Salesforce has this app exchange platform. Okay, it has features, it has capabilities of opening up their APIs for external vendors to build apps for Salesforce. Okay. This is also capability of Salesforce. Okay. So these are the platform capabilities of Salesforce. The fundamental, the base item. We are not even seeing 1% of its capability. Okay. But due to time restrictions and content, all those things, we are able to see this much for today. Okay. So we'll see in tomorrow's session. Okay. Of the various other aspects of Salesforce. Yeah. So that's it for today. Any questions so far?
Not yet. Not yet.
No.
You
It's quite-
got a good grip of Salesforce, right?
Yes, yes.
Are you guys comfortable with the way I'm explaining you?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I'm good.
Same here.
Okay. Any feedbacks, or if you need me to explain further, or if you want me to go slow or explain with more use cases, you can let me know. Okay, I can do that for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any feedbacks, you flag at the right moment immediately without any hesitation. Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.